Frank. Hello, Frank.
Hey, Joe Evan, how are you? Good to talk to you guys.
What's up, Frank?
Listen, Joe, I'm younger than you. I've been rooting for this team since the beginning. How sick are you of this team, the Mets?
I don't want to say. First of all, let's be honest about this. Did I like what I saw last night? No, nobody did. But it's the first game of the year. They got 161 games left. I don't want to get too crazy here, you know. And they didn't lose to the Phillies.
Listen, I've been sick of them for a long time. They've been killing me slowly for years. This is just like real, pulling off a scab. But I find myself just absolutely running out of patience.
You know what, Frank? What are you talking about? I don't want to hear from Frank. I don't want to hear from you.
Oh,
you're younger than Joe. All right, you saw the Mets win 2 championships. Anybody who's 35 and under hasn't seen any. And I got to hear about they giving you a slow death. They got the World Series last year.
What are they? I mean, if you're a Met fan today, are you ticked off that they played? They stunk last night for the most part. And again, it was just a continuation of what the Royals did to them last year in the World Series, of course. But it's the first game of the year. And I just said this. How many times over the years have we watched the Mets? I don't know how many consecutive opening days they won. I think it's like 10, 11, whatever it is. And they would win opening day and then stink. I mean, so let's not, I don't want to sound like, I know I'm generally not the voice of reason here. Okay? That's generally not what it is. But let's calm down a little bit. We got to calm down a little bit, don't we, bro?
Absolutely. Here's the way I look at it, all right? It makes sense to be emotional from watching that game simply because it brings back bad memories. That makes sense. That's the way I felt last night. I'm not mad the Mets are 0-1. I'm not going crazy that the Mets are 0-1. I'm not even going crazy about Yoenis Cespedes dropping a fly ball in left field. I'm not even thinking, what a disastrous contract. What made last night difficult was it reminded you about everything from last year's World Series.
That's right.
That's it. Right. It's not about the season going haywire. They start 0-9, I'll be concerned. You know what I mean? They lose 4 out of 6 at home to the Phillies and Marlins. I'll say, hey, Joe, that wasn't a good start.
Oh, that please.
But you can't go nuts about the loss. What you can be emotional about, in my opinion, is the fact that it brings back horrible memories from last year's World Series because it was a continuation.
And if anything, this team should look at this and say, hey, we're ticked off. We want to be what the Royals are. That's what we want to be. We want to be hosting the championship banner next year.
Yeah.
We want to show videos of the team we beat.
No doubt about it.
That's what we want to do.
No doubt about it. And you can only hope that's what they're going to do.
Yep.
Don in Manhattan.
Don. Hi, Don.
Gentlemen.
What's up, Don?
Rumor has it you guys are in the New York no.
You got to go,
Yeah. So listen, there are certain phrases on FAN, if I had a dime or a dollar for every time I hear them. Number one is, it's only the first game.
Well, it is.
I know. Well, I agree. I couldn't agree more.
I mean, it is baseball.
I remember years when Dave Schneck was playing, in '79, and we won game 1 and 2, and I was jumping around. All of a sudden, I could see the big picture of Joe Youngblood and Doug Flynn, and things were going to change. And, after, hey, you guys, after your first show together, I mean, what happened? Do you have a new season where,
I have no idea.
I forgot. We're still here, which is,
you're still there,
stunning, and they're still paying us, which is even more stunning.
Right, so I'm saying, there's only, let me see, if you times 161 times, what's the average game? 3 hours?
Yeah.
What is that? How many hours is that we have to sit through?
So, but Don, what you're trying to say is it's only one game. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, but I'd like to hear, I wish someone could go to the tape, like a command find in a computer, and find that phrase. There's 3 or 4 phrases I hear on FAN more than anything. And one, for some reason, is no question. No question.
Right.
No question. And there are obviously a lot of questions as you guys field how many calls.
Well, Don, let me tell you, there's no question that it's only one game. All right? That's all it is. It's one game. And I'll give you another thing you're going to hear next week.
What's that?
It's only 1 week. You're going to hear that. Yeah. And then in the end of April, you're going to hear it's only a month. Because, Joe, it's a marathon.
It's eternity.
It's a marathon. So, the Mets, like last year, the Mets got off to this amazing start, right?
Yeah, I had an 11-game winning streak and all of that.
Yeah, by July, we were ready to jump off the Brooklyn Bridge.
Right, no doubt.
So what did that great start mean? So we're going to react to it. We're diehard fans. We're going to react to David Wright not being able to get around on a fastball, right? We're only natural to react to that. We're going to react to bad losses and bad managerial decisions. But yeah, in perspective, we realize it's not the football season where every game is a big deal.
Yep.
But when you play 162 of these bad boys, no question about it, it's only one game.
Yep.
So I gave him 2 for the price of 1.